What's going on, everyone? Back again with another Madden video. Still doing it in the same franchise. Uh, Playing the Giants this week for this game. Hopefully trying to push through the Giants and the Bengals in the same video. It might get broken up into two parts. While in between the videos, I was looking at the yearly awards, and let's see. Just to show everyone, Bobby is now leading for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Preston Williams, I cannot figure out how to get this dude on this list, because if we go to stats, I think he's like the 6th or 7th best receiver in the game, at least statistically, not in reality, or even like overall wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he's top 10. I'm sorry, that was give me a little bit too much credit. 12 touchdowns. I don't know if that's going to be league leading or not. I hope it. Okay. So, league leader in touchdowns. We go to yardage. And there's no one that's. There's no rookie that is close to him except for A.J. Brown at 801. And I'm 50 yards ahead of him. 43. Okay. And A.J. Brown has 4 touchdowns compared to my 12. So I don't really know when Preston is going to get on there, if he ever gets on the list, but yeah, A.J. Brown is 5th. And Darrell Henderson is still somehow on that list. But is what it is. We'll see what happens and see if Preston can get on the list by either the end of this video or the following video, hopefully before we hit the playoffs. But we'll see how it goes. DeAndre Baker. Oh man, I really want to see what ends up happening to him and Quentin Dunbar, because I'm sorry, if you're a multi-millionaire, regardless of how you made your millions, and you get busted for trying to rob people at gunpoint, you're an idiot. The same way Greg Robinson is an idiot for running around with what, like 500 pounds of marijuana. He is a multi-millionaire. You don't need it. Like, at what point are you just gonna say, you know what, I've got enough, I don't need to do this? Or even if you want it, like, even if you like, hey, I just want to punk someone, or I want this much pot. Why are you? If you're Greg Robinson, are you moving your own pot? You know, like, at what point are you like, hey, you know what, I can pay someone for this? I'm sure, like even small town drug dealers, they're probably, if they're producing it or whatever, you know, they're moving their own crap, I'm sorry, if they're producing it or whatever, they're not moving their own crap. There's a hierarchy. So I mean, what is Greg Robinson gonna do with that much pot? Is he just gonna, or that much pot? Is he gonna smoke it all? Maybe, but he still has to submit to drug testing. Like, I don't enjoy seeing NFL players make dumb decisions, but when they do, man, they are just epically stupid. Like, at no point is it just like, I got a speeding ticket. No, it's, I was doing 120 and I had a gun in the car. The gun wasn't registered, and I might have had a DUI. It's like, man, you just compounded like 3 different idiot ideas all into one. But man, it's just, gotta love NFL players when they do just crazy stupid stuff.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Rosen. And his throw here.
Nope, there's Rosen again. Okay.
He was looking for his tight end,
You know what? I tried to
and
fire that in there a little bit too quickly. Maybe I should have given Rosen more time.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Pick me up. Here we go. 47's the mic. 47. Oh,
Rosen will throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield,
All right.
almost to the
Maybe,
40.
you know, maybe I just need to give Rosen time to plant his feet and ease into everything. Got to baby Rosen a little bit for those
That's
throws.
a nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Alec Ogletree in on the stop. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing.
You know what? The Giants don't have a bad front seven. Like, awareness-wise.
Nice job
They're bad.
keeping that opening drive
But
alive, and they're in plus territory.
they've got
that part of
Leonard
the field
Williams.
really
They've got
convert on third down. They did.
that dude from Clemson that was their nose tackle. Came out in the same draft as Christian Wilkins. They have Tomlinson. Dexter Lawrence. They have Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence, Tomlinson, Leonard Williams. There's 3 down linemen that are all over 300 pounds. So you can run a 3-4. Their linebacking core is relatively young and fast. They just don't have awareness, and they don't have particularly great coverage skills. But like,
inside the 10 to the 9. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another
I
first
think they have
down.
Goldston. Am I saying that right? The outside linebacker.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
He got cut in reality, but I mean, like, I think it was pulling like 10 mil or something like that. But I mean, there's value there. There's a decent linebacking core there.
Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? To throw is Rosen. And this is caught by
And they have
Parker
Jabril
for a
Peppers,
Miami
who was
touchdown.
just casually thrown into the the trade that brought it was OBJ, so it was Bitiano, whoever one of their guards or tackles is. Jabril Peppers for OBJ and picks. I think it was something like that. But I mean, like, that's crazy. You know, like, that team isn't bad, and I think Daniel Jones is gonna help that team. And I know there's gonna be people in comments or whatever else gonna be like, "Oh, Daniel Jones is garbage." This is all from a Madden perspective. I'm not saying that Daniel Jones is the next messiah of the Giants, and he's gonna be taking down Brady, you know, to stop him from having 8 titles instead of 6. You know, but Daniel Jones, as much as I know, I personally was surprised that the Giants took him when they took him and where they took him at.
First down carry for Barkley. A short gain here, maybe
he wasn't bad. He wasn't great as a rookie, but he wasn't bad. And honestly, he did a lot better. He did more with less. And I think, what the
take it on in for a giant touchdown.
My safeties tripped over each other.
Okay.
You know, he didn't do bad. Didn't do great, but didn't do bad.
Here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Given 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Rosen looking to throw. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Back-to-back.
I really can't wait to see how this
have a
rookie
move on
draft
first
class
down.
looks.
Off the play
So, I mean,
fake, here's Rosen.
and I was debating this
That's complete
in
to
between
his tight end,
videos.
Mike
Like,
Gesicki.
do
He
I?
is out of bounds, but not before he's inside
I think the
30.
order is not too important unless there's 40 times involved, and I've got a cornerback that's run like a 4.3 or something like that. But you know, I've got to go corner, line, QB, and pass rush. You know, those 4 positions are 4 positions I need to improve in the first round, and I have 3 picks. You know. So, do I shop? Like, do I move Gabe Jackson for a lineman or for a pick, for an early first? I could do that, you know. Or do I move who's tired? You know, do I move Colton Miller for that? Because Colton probably isn't overly valuable.
That is caught by Williams.
But
Touchdown, Miami.
it will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how I assemble those picks and if the players I want are actually there.
Dolphins have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Let's go. Let's do this.
And I could even send Rosen. Like, realistically, I could move
Now
Rosen
with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to
to
see them move the ball
a
downfield.
team that needs a quarterback, right?
They get the kickoff to start
And
the second half, so this is
get their
a
first round
golden
draft pick.
opportunity.
Or if I have to send Rosen in a second, I could do that. That's doable. Dang it. You know,
You might be able
there's
to
just
get a
different
2 for
options
1 without ever even giving
that I
up
can
the
explore in the
football.
offseason to
The
really
Giants
help
gonna go ahead and use the first of their
piece this team
timeouts.
together.
As the
And that's
stoppage will come with a little
kind
under
of
a
the struggle
minute to
with
go
year
in
one
this
with the
first
Dolphins, is
half.
that you assemble this team
Jones now throwing
that
on first
based off of
down.
like the skeleton, right? The
Finds his
lines.
tight end
That's what I mean
Ingram.
by the skeleton.
First
With the meat and
down,
potato
Giants on a
guys.
pickup of
They look
14.
good, you know. But how do
Healthy
you
Evan Ingram, that could be
improve
a
it
great elixir
without
for New York this year. The season
having
ago,
to
he only played
sacrifice?
11 games because of the injuries, 35
You know, how do you
catches, which was a
make
dip
your
down from
skill
2
positions
seasons
better
ago
without
when Ingram
imploding
caught
the
64
lines?
passes.
How do you
Throwing
build
Jones.
draft capital without
This is Shepard on the catch.
sacrificing
And he
year
will
2?
take
You
it
know.
on in
Well, that's
for a
unfortunate.
giant
Okay, well I just need to
touchdown.
focus on the game and get sacks and picks
Sterling
because
Shepard, his
they shouldn't
third
even be in this
touchdown
game.
now
I
on
should
the
be.
year.
I'm making
They
Daniel
save
Jones
an
look like a
extra
stud.
point away now from tying this football game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
Here's Rosen. It's complete to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Preston Williams already has 46 yards. If I can get him another...
Here's Josh Rosen.
Oh, that's a sack.
To escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins
if I can get him like 14 more yards before the half, so realistically a completion, a single completion at this point, that wouldn't be bad. That would help him for Roy. Please cut back and block for me. Nope. Okay, that's cool. Wow.
And now off to the races to
Wow.
the right side. And all the way in for a Miami
So first off, I'm irritated that Kalen Balaj didn't turn around and block,
Williams.
because I don't even think he touched a single person. Like, I'm just gonna watch Balaj here. Uh oh, there we go. But just all right, cool. So they blitz. Preston gets the ball. Balaj could have launched a crackback block on Baker. Oh no, that's Jabril Peppers. He could have engaged either of these two guys. He could have engaged Haley or Mathia. Probably Haley would have been ideal, but he does nothing. He just, I mean, Preston Williams doesn't have great speed or great acceleration, but I mean, thank God that he has what he has, you know? Because if I get tackled in bounds, once I get around that corner,
I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is, his first miss. No
okay,
good.
that is not my kicker's first miss. I think my kicker averages at least one extra point miss per game. But, man, that's frustrating.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a
And I need a new kicker. I need to get rid of Sanders. This is
so even if you run
just
some
not
type of
working
misdirection,
with him.
you're only going to fool him for a second or so.
I can't stand having him as my kicker. I really can't.
Be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here.
Just going to try to run, take some time off the clock.
Because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Really, Preston?
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
Preston, just run into him. Just like nudge him a little bit, and then that's a touchdown. But I'm going to try to take a little bit of time off the clock here, so then I can get to the Bengals game, because I really want to see how good Pratt is. Because I refuse to believe that he's at. I think he's already at 100. I think he's at 100 tackles before this week. 100 total, not individual, but.
But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence.
That is crazy. Like, that's an obnoxious amount of tackles. And he has decent speed. He has decent speed for a middle linebacker.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Good coverage, but that is a ridiculous amount of tackles.
Now it's Rosen.
Okay, Rosen. Okay.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. Third down here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. It's complete to Grant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Rosen now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check 50.
General West.
Rosen to throw again. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Please tell me that's a late hit. There we go.
Unnecessary
think it's Marcus Goldston.
A little too
It's the
much
linebacker that I was trying to think of earlier that the Giants have or had.
But you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
47's the mark. 47.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. That is caught by Williams for a Dolphins touchdown. Preston Williams with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
How is Josh Rosen tired? Like, he's not mobile enough to warrant being physically exhausted. And I realize that's mean to say about a quarterback, but I mean, because quarterbacks get tired the same way everyone else gets tired. But I'm not running him from sideline to sideline. Like, come on, Josh, what are you doing, bud?
A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it.
Oh,
and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 79 yards. As his guys are back with
at least my offense decided to play today because I guess my defense didn't feel like showing up. Either that or I'm just calling garbage plays. Maybe I need to fix my play calling.
Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Let's go one more.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Balaj. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rosen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now Rosen. And this is Parker, complete.
Why did Parker stop running his route? I don't understand why he would just be like, you know what, I'm just going to give up on the slant. Keep running it. If I'm rolling, or if I, like, even there, I stopped rolling, I'm trying, or your quarterback is going to try to get you the ball. He just needs to plant his feet before he, okay, I'm getting correct. Oh, that's Ogletree. He just needs to plant his, or I'm just going to plant my feet before I throw that. And other quarterbacks might be able to throw it on the ground or do sidearm or a 3/4 arm pass. But come on.
Make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
I'm coming after you. Watch the safety creep.
On 3rd down, Laird. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll throw it with Rosen. That is caught by Williams for a Miami touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass.
Oh, come on. Thank you. There we go.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So
I might see if there's interest if someone has interest in a kicker in the offseason.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Just ridiculous.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We got this.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Go now. 60 or 55, Mike. I got wide. Now.
On the draw, this is Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's
Okariki. That's how you say it. I just heard it over the PA system.
Each and every attempt.
Please. Thank you.
And they're going to mark him down short.
7 of 7 for.
Maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
He doesn't have an
and then they can make a
incompletion.
big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Play action. Dump off. Please. Okay. That's cool. 8 for 8. 248 yards. No picks. No incompletions. Man.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now.
I'm just trying to get some sort of pressure and force an incompletion or a bad throw. The fact that, the fact that Daniel Jones hasn't completed a single pass against me is just ridiculous.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the pressure gets to him again.
Now I can drop back into cover 3.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more.
Actually, I'm gonna play
to
man.
his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2
I'm
in
gonna
that sack
pull.
category.
There we go.
Now Jones. Now a desperation throw. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That guy Xavier Howard can catch. Because I got boxed out there. Yeah, I'm going to try to get Preston Williams another touchdown just so that he can at least get listed on the overall.
You have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And just no chance of
you know what else is crazy? Daniel Jones still doesn't have an incompletion.
2nd and 10 coming up.
Every throw he's made has been caught by someone.
On that last run, they'll try again 2nd and 10.
Great.
Oh, Rosen's going to throw it. Flush to his right. He's got it to Williams. Now the Giants will use the second of the 3 timeouts.
Thought that was going to be picked,
they'll be
but
disappointed to have to burn one there.
8 receptions for 141 yards.
Not totally home free
If that
yet, but it's looking good
doesn't get him in the conversation, I mean, I don't know what will.
They run it with Balaj.
There we go. There we go.
And they get him
Good job,
down, but
Balaj.
not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
19 more yards and he'll have
Throwing now,
a 20-yard game, and
down.
that's
And he
ridiculous.
finds Parker here, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they got
Preston
themselves a
has
first down.
3 or 4 touchdowns.
Rosen
There's
on
a blitz.
1st and 10.
There's the throw.
Got his man. It's Williams.
Come on. Of course, Balaj. Fucking
And down he goes,
barrage.
taking it inside
Just
the
turn
10,
around and
just
block,
shy of
buddy.
the 5 at the 6.
There's a
It's
1,000-yard
gain
receipt.
of 34. What a game
I
it's
thought it was
been
at
for
like
this
180.
duo.
They remind
Did I
me
misread
of a
that
good
earlier?
comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there
Please
to
don't
pick
fumble.
them up, and they are shredding them in this ball
I'm
game.
gonna burn time out there just so I
Now
can
the
try to get
Dolphins going to burn the first of their
Williamson.
timeouts. It's
And
just
do
their
that.
first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down and goal. Rosen to
Yep,
the
I'll
end
get rid of that.
zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, but now
80%.
it's 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Check Mike, 99, Mike, 99.
Should move Gesicki in line. There we go.
Check Mike, 99.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
4th.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away.
Good job,
4th
Rosen.
and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
I should have run it.
So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against?
It got his man complete.
Really?
He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little
I think I
bit
just gave Daniel
tighter.
Jones like a 400-yard game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited
Three
about this.
something,
I know you
350
are
maybe.
too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. PAT up and good by Rosas. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And the Dolphins
Dope.
are indeed going to
Thank
get
you.
this,
Thank
and that should
you.
all but do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Rosen, what
Now a
are you
throw on
doing?
First down there, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond
He
the reach
completes
there
that.
of his
That's-
receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He
Oh,
wishes
man.
it had been
Commentators
7
are on it today.
regardless. Or maybe even routes versus air. Because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9
Please?
times out of 10?
That's not a
Just
penalty?
missed that one.
Another throw on second
Okay.
down, and this one incomplete as well.
You know what? You're right. That's not a penalty. I
Big
don't know
play
what I'm
coming up.
looking
Here's
at.
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Didn't hook him. Didn't grab
And
him
the
at all.
blitz does come.
Yeah, of course it does. And then Devontae will just sit
And it's
there.
caught by Parker. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And here come the whistles and a timeout.
Can you imagine if I
With
throw a
7
pick six
seconds
on this?
left.
Like, just... Man. 300... Is that what I allowed, or is that what the
Rosen's
Giants have
actually gonna
allowed?
throw it here.
Please?
This is caught by Williams. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Frickin' sailed that ball, too.
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. And it's
That's fine.
incomplete.
I'm okay with that.
Still throwing to the
Um,
very end.
Once I get done with closing out this game, I'm gonna end the video, and then I'll pick back up. This video took a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to, so I'm just gonna break up into 2 separate parts instead of having to stop the Bengals game in the middle for it.
How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either
Alright, I'm gonna end my current video and then I'm gonna pick back up with Week 16 versus the Bengals.